Hello, friends. I'm Phoebe. Welcome to my music discovery journey where I catch up on all the music I missed out on over the years and share my great finds with you. Now, you share some of your great finds with me too. So please like and subscribe if you want to join and experience this together. Sadfish has suggested Jinjer's Green Serpent. Now, I've heard this song, I've heard it live as well. Sadfish says, I know you've at least heard this song live, but would like me to react to it as part of the Patreon requests for the month. So, Green Serpent is a song I've heard the recording but not seen the video. When I was preparing to go to the concert, I wanted to know as many lyrics to songs as I could. Green Serpent was one that I knew mainly the chorus, so I'd love to do a breakdown of the lyrics and everything. I think that would be fun. So let's watch and see what the video is about as well. We'll start and stop, annoyingly. I know. But looking forward to this. Oh yeah, love that intro.
The grapes are falling down.
Really cool bass.
The grapes are falling down. The grapes are falling down.
Tati looks so weird. Different.
Water into heady wine. Don't turn into a raging storm. This peaceful night.
Ooh.
This peaceful night. Here it comes, the green serpent. It puts you on the path.
Oh my god. Love it. Love the love the visuals. I know what she sounds like in this, but so she's lying on a bed of grapes, a field of grapes, actually. Talking about the grapes are falling down. That's an interesting visual. Grapes falling down. Is this in like a garden of Eden or something? I don't know. But then she says, please add some sober water into heady wine. Suggesting it's strong, it's too much. Don't turn into a raging storm this peaceful night. Trying to keep the peace. Here it comes, the green serpent. It puts you on the path. Is this to test? Is this the serpent in the Garden of Eden that they talk about as well? Snakes are known to be like liars, slippery, not to trust. I wonder if that's what that's about. Let's go to the next part.
It puts you on the path. It is tempting my yard. The grapes are falling down, and you pick them one by one. The drunk stepped into the end of life. You cry witness his blood. It's not him who drinks from the bottle. It's the bottle that drinks from him. It's starting here. You don't drink it, you observe it. Eventually you're swallowed by the mud. Here it comes, the green serpent. It puts you on the path sunshine. The serpent kills an umbrella on a sunny day. And
Oh my god. Every time I hear her, she impresses me. She's so good. She was great live, too. So, I've never listened to the bridge properly, or there's a lot of this that I didn't know the lyrics to. There's more like I was listening to it in hopes that it would become more familiar, but this one wasn't one of those that I was able to process quick enough, other than more like the "Here it comes, the green serpent puts you on the path and puts you on the path so unsure." So, how deep is the mud in this tempting vineyard? The grapes are falling down, and you pick them one by one. The drunk stepped into adult life. Lukewarm wine is his blood. It's not him who drinks from the bottle, it's the bottle that drinks from him. Is that like the addiction has consumed him? He's found himself consumed by the alcohol. Drunk stepped into adult life. He's grown up too fast. It's starting here. You don't drink it, you absorb it. I remember that part. Eventually, you're swallowed by the mud. You're sunken, you're so deep into it. Here it comes, the green serpent. It puts you on the path so unsure. It tricks you, or it lures you into a false sense of security. Perhaps. Oh my god. I love listening to something deeper than just like a surface level trying to sing along. I should have looked very closely at the lyrics, but I'm glad I've got this opportunity now.
Put you on the path, sunshine. The serpent gives an umbrella on a sunny day and takes it back when it rains. It holds so much annihilating power. So it's turning saints into sinners in just 1 hour. It's starting here. You don't drink it, you absorb it. Eventually you're swallowed by the mud. Here it comes, the green serpent. It puts you on the path so unsure. A foe and a friend.
Hang on. Oh my god. I didn't. I heard that on a sunny day because I sing along to that part. That part is familiar. On a sunny day, I know that literally that bit. But the serpent gives an umbrella on a sunny day and takes it back when it rains. It's so evil. It's like here's some help for you when you don't really need it. But when you do really need it, no, you can suffer. God, that's so powerful. It holds so much annihilating power, so it's turning saints into sinners in just 1 hour. Is the serpent alcohol? Is the serpent are they talking about how bad alcohol can be? Oh my god. Surely. Because it takes over in an hour. If you drink enough in an hour, it can really affect you. If you drink too much, of course it can really be bad. It can be really dangerous. It's starting here. You don't drink it, you absorb it. Eventually you're swallowed by the mud. Yeah, it can really, it can turn really bad really quickly, alcohol. It can be an unhealthy addiction for a lot of people. Not everyone can drink in moderation. It's awful what it can do. I've experienced the bad side of alcohol with family members in the past, and some of my family are recovering alcoholics because of how bad it was for them. There are couples still experiencing the struggle and it's can be a difficult subject. Saints into sinners in just 1 hour. Ugh. Okay, here it comes, the green serpent. It puts you on the path so unsure. I guess you don't know how it will be for you, right? Not everyone reacts in the same way. Some people are happy, some people are violent. Some people, I don't know if it's an ADHD thing, but some people get very excited and then before they know it, they've had a bit too much. I've had a couple of those moments in my life and I've learned from them, and I have to be careful not to get too excitable and forget that. But most of the time, I know my limits. I try and drink water in between, and I don't really drink a lot these days as I get older. Anyway, it's easy to say I don't feel like I have a problem with alcohol because I, others might see other things from people that have alcohol issues. But I'm quite I'm quite confident that I don't drink early in the morning. I don't drink to cope. I don't drink usually more than once a week at most. So I feel like it's all right, and I can give and take it. If someone offers me, sometimes I'll say no and not feel like I absolutely have to have a good night out. A lot of the time, it's quite fun to be able to drive. If I want to drive home, I can't drink. There's absolutely no question about that. It's just a non-negotiable thing. So yeah, I think it can affect so many people differently, and it's so dangerous. Very well articulated. Really nice. Is that bassy at the end? Damn. That's a really nice, good video. A foe and a friend. Alcohol can be good and bad. Locks you in a pirouette. A dance, a dangerous dance. Shame hurts more than a headache. Alcohol and a hangover. If you don't drink and drink water, if you don't drink water when you've had alcohol, it's awful. I don't know why so many people don't drink water and don't realize that it can stop a hangover. It can stop a hangover. Obviously, you shouldn't drink heavily anyway, but if you have a few, you can get rid of that hangover by just drinking lots of water. Hydration. It's all about hydration, and a hangover is dehydration. So many people don't know that. I don't understand. But if you didn't, hopefully I can help. And we can't know everything. I'm always a champion of saying that, so I must apologize for assuming people should know. Shame hurts more than a headache, though. So the shame of being addicted to alcohol, or from the after effects, what happened. Some people feel like they lose control. They lose all inhibition, and that's dangerous. A lot of really bad things can happen, not just violence, like triggering abusive situations, and people might blame that on alcohol. But ultimately, what is within our control at first is choosing to go down that road or not. This is a rough subject, but you know, someone's actions can't be excused from being drunk, but also a lot of us can probably understand that someone it's a sensitive subject. There's a lot of different scenarios, but yeah, it's wow, wow. Let the green serpent slither away. So don't let it affect you, or let it go. What does it say here? There is is there a, I can't see it. It's very small. There's a thing that says in the song bio green serpent, and then it doesn't, it's too small. So I'm gonna have a look. Green serpent. Also, Tati did have past struggles with alcohol addiction. I think someone might have actually mentioned this before, you know. That's interesting. So, deeply personal track by vocalist Tatiana about her past struggles with alcohol addiction, specifically during touring. The green serpent is a Slavic metaphor for alcohol. Oh, representing how habits become a coping mechanism for anxiety and stress, ultimately leading to the need to sober up. Oh my, yeah. Tatiana has since spoken about finding a balance and even celebrated a milestone of sobriety, opting for moderation rather than total abstinence. There's a lot to be said about that as well, though, like people finding the ability to control their intake more. I know in the past I've had moments where I've abused alcohol for sure. Not ongoing, but in certain times in my less mature days, and it doesn't help. Didn't help me anyway, and it left me feeling a bit worse. So I quickly kind of realised that. But some people, it becomes a thing that they depend on, and it's not fair to judge people on their addictions or weaknesses or how that came about. There are so many reasons as to why, and it's always good to encourage people to, you know, take the sensible route or whatever. But usually with addiction, a person has to ultimately realize the damage it's doing to them, which is a hard one because when you're family and friends and you care about that person, what do you say? How do you cope? How do you treat it with sensitivity and care and not upset the person or lead them to going further into that? It's very sensitive. So yeah, please be mindful. And thank you so much to Sadfish for sharing that with me. I love that I've now got a deeper understanding of it, and I'm sure there are things that Tatiana has written about it. So I'll have a look at that as well. Let me know what you think, and let me know your favorite Jinjer song in the comments. I love listening to Jinjer, and I feel like I haven't reacted to them in a while actually. Life has become so overwhelming and lots of things are coming in, but I'd love to do more, obviously. They were the band that kind of kicked off the growth of this channel. That was what started the insane numbers coming in and the people suggesting further bands in the comments. So thank you so much for your support if you've been here since my early days of Pisces and listening to the audio track instead of the live performance. I look at that fondly. Thank you. And if you haven't, I've got a Jinjer playlist, so please check it out. And no pressure at all, but please like and subscribe. And I will see you for another one soon. Take care. See you soon. Bye bye.